Congratulations on winning the award. What does this mean to you personally?
Well, if I had enough words to explain what I'm feeling right now, I think I'm short of words. I'm humbled beyond words. So much to be thankful for. And I just first want to thank His Highness Sheikh Hamdan and Mr. Sunny Varki from GEMS Education and Varki Foundation for this huge honor. This is for my country, India. I'm just so overwhelmed right now. Thank you so much.
Your work centers around art. What makes art so important?
You know, I've always believed, and I always say that art is one medium that helps you connect to people very easily. It breaks the barriers between you and children, between you and people living in villages, slums, cities, anywhere. And you know, it kind of brings people to you rather than you going to people. Like I have seen when I started almost 2 decades ago, when I painted my first mural in a slum, I had 10-15 children behind me. Then when I did the second wall, I had little more than that. When I did the third wall, I had 200 students behind me out of curiosity. So art is that one medium that gives you sense of belonging. It gives you, it kind of makes you feel that it's your own and you can express. Like a lot of children who are not very good in expressing verbally can express through art. And when I talk about creative learning, I don't just say painting, I say poetry, I say drama, singing. There are so many beautiful forms of art that children have learned, and that has really helped them making education easy for them. I always say, let's make learning fun, because when you're having fun learning something, you don't need to worry about anything because you just instantly learn.
It means a lot to you winning this, but what will it mean to those that you help?
I think this award is for all the children of my country, to all the children that we've been working with from last so many years, for all the students, and also to the Prime Minister of my country, because you know, he is extremely inspiring to all of us, and his vision towards Viksit Bharat. So I would like to dedicate this award to both of them.
It's obviously a significant amount of money. Would you say this is life-changing?
Well, it is, definitely. And from last few years, we've been wanting to do a school, a learning center, a skills center, a computer lab in Kashmir. I guess that dream would come true now, and soon we'll be opening that.
What would your message be to any other teachers who were present within this gathering, who perhaps wanted to win the award but didn't?
I would say this is for every teacher in the world, not just for top 10, not just for top 50. It's for every teacher who believes how important their students are, who believes that education is the way forward for every child. Teachers mattered earlier, but they matter the most now for motivation, for inspiration, because when you educate one child, you don't educate one household, you educate the entire village. So I guess education is the most powerful tool that we must use for the change we want to bring in.
How many children do you think you've helped, and what's that process been? What is it you actually do for those that don't know?
So we actually, in the initial stages, we started with art workshops. We went into many different slums. We went into remote areas in India, in different states, and we started conducting art workshops to understand what kids need, what do they like, what would make them happy going to school, what would make them happy doing homework or listening to their teacher. So it all started with creative workshops and art workshops. And as we progressed slowly and gradually from 30 children to over 1 million children today in India, and I think we're not going to stop here. I feel every day of your life is the first day of your at work, and you have to keep going. And every child in India in school is what my dream is.
You talk a lot about India. Is this now the opportunity, through the awareness you're getting, through the interest in your work, to perhaps take your work global as well?
Definitely, definitely. I think to be recognized on such a huge global platform is itself, it's a huge honor. And I think I would travel now to different parts of the country, which I have done earlier also, but on a smaller scale. But I guess now God has opened a larger window for me to interact with the educators from across the globe. I have met almost 60, 65 educators, teachers from across the globe in the last couple of days in Dubai. So it's so much more to learn, to implement back home, because when we teach, we learn. And world has amazing teachers. So there's so much to learn from them.
Is this your first time at the World Government Summit? And if it is, what's been your impression of the World Government Summit?
Well, yes, my first time here, and with such a big honor. It's overwhelming, and well, I've been seeing it from last 2 days online, and global leaders on one platform talking about so many different things in Dubai. I think it's really great because conversation leads to things that we want to do. And when you're on the same level of conversations and ideas in your mind, I guess best results come.